Hello and welcome to episode 237 of Will is the Answer. I'm Marie.
And I'm Dominique.
Just making sure that we're the right way round, because who knows?
And I've got my message back to tell me it's been recorded.
Oh, well, that's because you're you again.
Who knows?
Who knows? Right, I'm on the wrong thing. That's why I can't see anything. Right, hello, everybody.
It's Thursday.
That's right.
The 20th of March.
And with the wrong way round. I'm going to press the button once. Let's just see if it works. And if it doesn't work, it's when you cut. Who knows? Right, I've done that. Let's just see what happens.
Is it when I come in first?
No, I come in first, don't I? Because I've let you in. Let's see if it does anything. It might do something. Anyway,
I was waiting for the host to start the thing.
Yeah, and it says follow host, so I'm the host, so I have no idea what's happening. Right, well, we'll just have to cope with it. Hello, everybody. Yes, you've said the date, haven't you?
Thursday. Yeah, said the date.
Right. Right, I've just pressed it. I can see on the screen that I've pressed the button, so let's see what happens. Because there is a delay on what we can see and what everybody else sees. You got your notepad?
Got my notepad. I've just written the date and the episode.
Yeah, it hasn't done anything. It hasn't changed. So pressing that button absolutely makes no difference whatsoever.
Press it once more.
Hang on. No, now it's coming up for the. Now
I can hear it. Thank you for Victoria. Thank you, Victoria.
It does. It looks very nice, your hair.
I mean, it's the only time it ever looks like this, but
I take it you've had it straightened.
She's just blow dried it straight.
Blow dried it.
Yeah.
Right, I've pressed the button again. Let's see what happens, but I don't think it's doing anything. So let's just crack on with it and get sorted. Let me just have a sip of tea.
It looks very, I mean, it is very grey, but it looks very, very grey. But
looks a nice colour. Your hair grows so quick.
I know it does.
It's really
I've still got hair on me. We've switched
back.
We've
swapped. So let me just see what it says on the screen. I'm not
We've
touching any
back, everybody.
I'm not touching any buttons.
Do not panic.
Well, it's showing what it was when I first started, so who knows what the heck's happened. Right, let's go. Right.
I wonder if who knows? No, 9 times out of 10, you've started the meeting before I join. But anyway,
you have done because you couldn't get in.
No, normally the meeting is started, so I go straight in.
Yes.
Like today, I join and it says waiting for your host to start meeting.
That's because you're yourself. You're normally me. When that meet, you can get in when you're me. You see, you don't have to. I don't have to authorize you. You can just come in.
Who knows? Who knows, everybody?
Who knows? Right.
But
let's get started
here.
Yeah. Would you like? I'll start with the new colours because they're going to fall off.
Right. Okay. Yes.
The colours.
Start with them.
Yeah. Let me just put them. Oh, while I'm talking, will you just put them live?
Yeah, I can do that.
You can do it. So
I can do that.
We have got 3 new solid colours to show you. Let me get them all here. And I've got them in a sock and sparkle version, so you can see the difference in them because they do look completely different. So the first one is called Periwinkle, and I love this colour. It's like a really nice purpley colour. So that's it on the sock, but that's it on the sparkle.
They're live.
I mean, they do look very similar there when you put them together, but they do in real life. That just looks like it's got more different textures of the colours in.
And all of these were dyed at the same time in the same top,
Yeah.
All dunked at the same time.
So that's the periwinkle, and it does actually look really nice with the purple that we do. It looks really pretty with it. So if you wanted to put 2 purples together, it does look really pretty.
It has got that purple in it.
Yeah, it looks lovely. And then the other colour, which I really like, and you've basically recreated the magenta on yak, but on a 4-ply. So it's that dark colour.
Not intentionally.
So we've called this raspberry. So that's it on the sock, and that's it on the sparkle.
There looks like there's a definite difference there.
Yeah, well, it's weird, isn't it? It's a light.
Yes.
But that, if you've got the WIP magenta, it looks very, it isn't, but it looks very similar to that tonal colour,
Yes.
which I love. So that's like another addition to our pinky colours. There we go.
What does it look? I mean, what does it look like next to real magenta?
Would you like me to go and get real magenta? That would have been a good idea if I'd started off with that, wouldn't I?
Well, it was only as you said, that's a nice addition to our pinks, and then I thought,
I'm going to go and get them.
I wonder what it looks like, and I'll explain where they came from. Because
I've just dropped everything on the floor now.
Oh dear. We've always said, if someone wants us to try and make a colour, then we will. Anita's just said, I do love periwinkle. Anita had got, I'm going to call it a periwinkle t-shirt, and she said, I really like a colour like this t-shirt. So off I went into the shed, had a couple of goes, and that's where periwinkle came from. And then the next raspberry came from me making a mistake of the third colour we're about to tell you, which was a one-off mini we'd done years ago that Eve had, and Eve said, can you try and do me something like that? And I've messed around and tried to recreate it. So we will always have a go if there's a specific colour you want.
You see, it'll be... Go on, sorry.
This is why we were at the retreat, and then everyone was saying, oh, can I have that? Can I have that? So that's now they've become real colours rather than just...
Right, let me get in.
Anita's purple or Eve's red,
yes,
as they were called.
Right, let me get in without tipping. So when I get that room done, it'll be easier to podcast in there, because then I can get in and out the cupboard and see things, right?
Yes. Well, I should have. It was only when you said it, and I thought, oh, I wonder what it looks like.
Well, as I said the purple, I thought, oh, I should have had the colours, shouldn't I? Right, let's start again. Right, let's go with the periwinkle. So, and I'll show you on the sparkle, because I think it's easier. So that's periwinkle, and that's our purple.
They do look nice
So
together.
they look really nice together, don't they? As a
yes.
As, you know, as a tonal. And I've also brought amethyst just to show you if you wanted a pop of colour in it.
Them three look really nice.
Really nice, don't they?
They look really nice together.
I really like those two, but that just adds a different pop of colour in, doesn't it?
Yes.
So they are the purples that we do, to be fair. That's the purples on sock and sparkle base and double knit.
Yes.
We do them differently on the WIP, don't we? But they look really nice together.
They look really nice together.
Yeah, look really nice together. So that is the purples. I mean, I'm going to be Captain Chaos here. Right, so I showed you.
You showed us raspberry.
Raspberry. So this just goes to show, and I've only, so that's the raspberry. That's magenta.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the light's not brilliant. They do go together.
The magenta looks like neon pink when you just showed it there.
The magenta does look nice. And I've also brought, as contrast, the pearl magenta.
Them three, I don't think look anywhere near as nice as the
No,
purples.
I mean, they go together, you know, because they're just basically the lighter shade, aren't they?
Yes.
But that does actually look nice with the pink,
yes.
The pale magenta. To be fair, I think this light is making it, if you like it bright, it does go, but on that light, it's not showing it as well. But it's a definite bright colour, isn't it? But I'm thinking, we're doing this, aren't we? I think that it actually looks nice with that instead.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
They look really nice together. Stripy colours together.
Yeah.
Right, and then the other colour, so that's raspberry. And then the new colour, I love this colour, is sunset. It's quite difficult to see, so it's like an orangey reddy colour. And this is the orange. Nothing. Weird, isn't it?
I think they look really nice together.
They do look nice together, but completely different tones, aren't they?
Yes.
because
Yeah.
you can, to be fair, if you put that looks nice. So that's the raspberry.
Well, the raspberry and the
orange.
sunset.
The sunset look really nice.
But the raspberry and the sunset are the same three colours mixed, just in different quantities.
I really like those together. I think they look really pretty.
Yeah, well, they've all got orange in them. So
Yeah. Very nice. So
the raspberry looks more red. It does on screen, but it is definitely a pink. It is magenta with brown and orange.
yeah, I mean the raspberry does look more red. I mean
it is definitely like a raspberry, a berry
pink. It's like a berry pink. That the light's just not brilliant, is
Yeah.
it? That's probably a better colour of it there.
I'm just gonna
let me see if it looks better on the sparkle. That's probably a better colour there.
Yes.
There. So it is quite pinky, not red.
No, it's a magenta base with brown and orange, because sunset is an orange base with magenta and brown. And I was trying to make sunset, and I had a brain freeze, and I got the quantities of the magenta and orange mixed round, and I'd already made it up, and I thought, oh, well, I'm not wasting all this dye. I'm going to dye it. And that's where raspberry came from, because I'd read the recipe wrong.
I'm liking Chloe's periwinkle, lemon, and the deep purple.
Sorry, I was just looking. If you look on the website, the pictures you've taken are good representations on the website.
Chloe, I'll be back in a minute. I think we've got a lemon.
Oh, I've got the lemon. There's a lemon on double knit.
There's a lemon on double. Stand by.
Yes.
I mean, I am literally, I've got this thing so close to me here. Any other colours anybody wants to look at while I'm there?
Yeah. Well,
shout so I can hear.
Well, no, you're getting it. The periwinkle and the lemon look nice together, because I've dyed lemon and I was dyeing periwinkle, and they were on the line next to each other, and they were colours I would never have put together, and thought, well, I really like that. So, but yeah, so that's where the colours came from. The ladies on the retreat were just, I dyed the sunset for Eve, then Linda said, well, can I have one? And then when I dyed it for Linda, everyone else went, oh, I love that. I did the periwinkle for Anita, and like I say, raspberry was because I got my quantities wrong, but it produced a very nice colour. So we will always give it a go.
The lemon is on 4-ply.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Why am I dyeing a load of lemon then? Anyway.
Right. Right. So the deep purple, periwinkle, and the lemon. Ooh. Does look like
yes.
Very, very spring.
Very, very spring.
Very spring. It looks like irises, doesn't it?
Yes.
That's
or
very...
crocuses.
Crocuses,
yes.
irises.
Yes.
Very, very
floral.
Floral.
So they're all live now, rather than it being just a one-off retreat colourway, or for people that were on the retreat. We've made them available to everybody.
But like we've said before, if you ever not sure of, I've knocked everything here, I'm all skewer. If you're never sure of what colour goes with each other, just message me and I can show you photos.
Even if you say, I think I really want purple and lemon, but I need 3, we'll give you 3 or 4 options.
Yeah, definitely. Oh dear. Right. So they are the new colours. They're on the website now, available on all the non-yak bases. 50 grams, double knit. There's all sorts on there.
Yes. And all of them look very nice on the sparkle.
They do. They look really, that sunset looks really, really pretty on the sparkle. Right. I've got myself sorted, my straight. Right.
So they will be, they're on the website, but they will be coming to Buxton with us.
Yes, they'll be coming to Buxton.
They'll be at
And
the afternoon tea a week on Monday.
a week on Monday. Not a week. Oh, yes, it is a week on Monday. Something else next Monday. I'm completely losing the plot here.
Yeah.
And then there'll also be a new colour coming to Buxton, but we'll show you that when it's Buxton.
Yes.
Right. So that's all the stuff that I can get out the cupboard, and now I've got a big pile of wool at my feet. So if I stand up again, I'm liable to trip over everything, can't I?
Wow. It's wool. It'll bounce.
It'll bounce. I won't necessarily bounce. Right. That's that done.
What knitting have you got?
I haven't got.
Do you want to do knitting, some presents, knitting some presents?
I'll do knitting. So last week I showed you the Botanic shawl, and I said that I was going to try and make it just into a narrow scarf, didn't I?
Oh yes.
Well, I pulled it down a bit because I just felt that it was too wide to do that. So I pulled it down to there, so it wasn't as deep.
Right.
So it was quite, I would say I'd pulled out more than that, so it had gone quite, you know what I mean? And then I started to go straight.
Yes.
So I feel that by the time I block it, that's a better width.
That's a better, right, yeah.
So that's all I've really worked on, because I've been fairly busy this week with stuff. I didn't get much chance at the weekend to knit because we were away. So that's all I've been working on really. I haven't done anything else. I've done a little bit on my crochet, but that is literally all I've done. But I think that's going to be a much better style. And the easiest thing is now I don't have to worry about when the increases are or anything. So I can that's easy knit and natter knitting.
Yes.
Get my words out there for a minute.
And what colours are they?
So they are Tequila Sunrise and Sapphire, the blue, which is the colour that I'm doing my Tolsta Tee in.
Yes.
Which I'm not going to show you because I've done absolutely diddly squat on it, and I'm sure you'll be bored stiff of seeing exactly the same thing. So I know that there's quite a few of you cast on now and started to choose your colours and lots of different things. So don't forget to share now. We'd love to see what you've chosen, which pattern you're doing. Are you going the normal Tolsta? Are you going stripes? Are you putting things in?
Yeah. What adaptations are you doing?
What adaptations are you doing? So yeah. So that's the only thing I've been working on, apart from a little bit on the crochet, but I'll show that when you show your shawl.
Right, okay. Well, while we're talking Tolsta Tee, do you want me to show you how far?
Yes, because I think you've got more done than I have.
I've got more done. I am now on my last colour of minis, and I've split for the sleeve. Anita's
just saying, would that pattern work on a sweater? Yes, that pattern on that shawl would definitely work on a sweater. And I think that because it's the Stephen West pattern, and I think that, you know, when he does one sort of pattern and then he releases it, and there's always like jumpers, socks, whatever else in it. And I think there's probably a jumper very similar to it that he's done a pattern. Don't hold me to that. But yes, it's a very simple slip stitch pattern.
There's a Botanic hat, there's a Botanic shawl, and it is like
it's just 2 rows of one colour and 2 rows of the other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yes, Anita, it would work really well on a jumper.
Not the spiraling triangle, but whatever that one was called.
Yes, that was very similar, wasn't it? The cable triangle something words.
Yeah, I can't remember now which one it was, but it was very similar to that. So yeah, because it is just a very basic mosaic stitch, isn't it? So
yeah, definitely.
You could definitely adapt it, Anita. But right, that's the front, that's the back. So we are now, I mean, it is bright, that looks really
beautiful.
Bright, but
have you gone 4-ply or double knit?
4-ply.
It looks really thick.
No, definitely. And I've just done
colours are beautiful.
Knit one, slip one for each colour change.
Yeah. Really nice.
I mean, it is bright, but the light's making it even brighter. So I've just gone into the red, which is the last colour.
Beautiful.
I will, when I pick up for the sleeves, I'll just do the last few rows of the green into the orange. You know, I'll carry it down.
Yeah. Nice.
So that, yeah, I'm really liking it. So from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 colours. Like I said, I'd done the maths so that it finished as I split for the sleeves. But in reality, I needed to do 8. Well, I could have done 6, but I've done 8 rows of each.
Yeah. And
I've still got, I mean, loads of each one.
Oh my Lord, you have, yeah.
I mean, they're the green, that's the one where I mean, that's really bright. That's where I split for the sleeves. So that's when I had most stitches. And I've still got quite a lot left.
Yeah, loads.
And I've only got, I don't know, 4 rows, 3 rows for each sleeve. So all the others, I've got absolutely loads left.
Lovely. I'm just putting myself on mute a minute.
So I did think I might just do like a row of each at the bottom just before the rib, or I don't know. I need to see how long I'm going to make it. I think because I've made the colour deeper in the yoke, I'm not going to have enough midnight for the bottom. So who knows? But there's a lot left there. But oh, that's the wrong. Oh no.
So how much midnight do you think you'll use on it then?
Well,
2 balls?
I mean, I've hardly used any because all I've done is the German short rows on the back and the rib.
Yeah.
I mean, I won't finish the second ball.
Yeah. No, that's what I mean. Easily out of 2 balls, won't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's going to be, I'm going to be 2 inches under the arm already. So,
oh, excuse me.
I mean, I will make it longer than the pattern, but yeah, I would think 150 grams.
Yeah. Because you've used a lot in the top bit, haven't you? That's used up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But it does from here. It looks like double knit. No,
yeah, definitely. It's 4-ply sparkle. The colours are sparkle. Not that you can see the sparkle.
No, you can't see the sparkle on them. Look at you using sparkle.
Well, the reason I did sparkle, I mean, it's ridiculous, but we had the one I'm just doing, the red, we had it on sparkle. It was in the box, and I needed to dye all of the others, and I thought, well, I'll save myself dyeing one mini. Colour. I'll go sparkle. Yeah. And I think with midnight, I don't know. I've just gone mad. I've just gone absolutely mad. So
you have. You've gone absolutely bananas.
But yeah, I felt like I was way behind, so I just needed to get a wriggle on. And now I've just got to go round and round and round. So
well, you're not behind because I think I've got probably about 5 or 6 more rows before I split for the sleeves.
Split for the sleeves, yeah. Well, I think I need to read the pattern, but I need to get to the bottom of the red. I think by the time I've got to the bottom of the red, I'll just be about at the bust shaping, and that will keep me interested for another 2 or 3 inches, and then I'm not going to have that much round and round. So, yeah, it'll just...
I think that's what I need to work on next. I'm going to put the shawl to one side now that I know I'm just doing straight and I don't have to think about anything else. That's just an easy pick up. And I've nearly finished month 3 of the crochet wrap, so I don't feel under as much pressure. Do you know what I mean?
Well, and I've put that to one side to concentrate because it's stripes. You just like, I'll just get to the end of this colour. I'll just get to the end of this colour. But now I'm slipped behind on the hint of spring wrap, but it's fine. Chloe, if you want the purple lemon combo for an on point, just buy the On Point kit, but just in the notes
Tell us
say
what colours you want.
them colours you want. Yes.
Because there is an On Point kit, isn't there?
Yes.
Yeah. So just
or it's the same price. Just order them 2 colours with a note and say, can I have the On Point pattern?
And we just
whichever way
send
you
you
want
it.
to do it.
Yeah, we'll just send you the pattern.
Yes.
Because you get the pattern on our kits when you buy it. You'll notice the prices. You get the pattern free. So
Yes.
yeah, probably just order the wool that you want, and then just leave a little note. You can add a little note and tell us that you would like what you would like. Magic.
I think that would look beautiful as an On Point.
Yeah, it would look really pretty, really nice.
Yes. Yeah, so that's my Tolsta. Like Marie said, how are you all getting on? I know Kay and Anita, they were saying that they'd had to rip back a few rows because they'd missed some increases.
Yes.
And I'd seen that. I knew they'd said that, but didn't pay any attention to where they were missing the increases. And
did you do the same?
Yeah, on page 2, it's like, because you're doing increase round, knit round, or knit round, increase round, and you go on to the next page and it's like row 3, knit to marker, knit. So I just read that. I'm guessing the same as Anita and Kay, as that's just a knit row. But it's not. You're just doing body increases, not raglan increases.
Yes.
So I was 24 stitches short. But unlike Kay and Anita, I thought, why think back? I'm just going to make 24 stitches over the next few rows. So that's how I got round it. Yes. So the fit might be slightly different. But I'd heard them both say, I'd missed the increase. It didn't make me read the pattern anymore. I just needed to read the whole line. Yeah. I thought, oh, well, we're just doing what we've been doing. I only need to read the beginning bit.
We all do it, don't we?
Oh, I know what I'm doing. Because she gives you, it's like you should have X amount of stitches for the sleeves, X amount at the front, X amount at the back.
Yeah, yeah.
No. Anyway, I have now. We're there. But yeah.
No.
Anita, was that where you did it? You missed the body anyway. So just read the pattern. If you've got the pattern, read every word in the line before you just knit it.
Yeah, yeah. That does help, doesn't it? But we all do it. We all do exactly the same thing.
And I thought, well, I'm not doing like Kay and Anita. I'm not pulling back. All I need to do is create stitches here.
Yeah, it's not going to make much difference, is it? Would you like to see a couple of things I got for my birthday?
Yes.
The crafty things. Now I was ever so impressed with my daughter.
Yeah, Anita saying it's in the busy shaping, yeah.
I got...
Yes.
The Lego bunch of flowers.
Oh, it's the Botanicals one.
Botanicals one. Number 10342. The pretty pink flower bouquet. And it's weird because I'd mentioned it when Sally had got hers. I can't remember when Sally got hers.
Christmas. Sally and Caroline both got them for Christmas.
And I mentioned it and said to Grace, oh, these are really nice. So I had no idea what she was getting me. And I was so happy. So I think I might do some of that this weekend. I'm very happy. I was very, very happy. So I've got 749 pieces.
Very good.
So I'm looking forward to doing that. So I've got a bit of a flower theme as well. So that, and I've got this book. I mean, the colours on it are absolutely beautiful.
That's beautiful.
Painting Calm, it's called, and it's by Inga Buividavice.
Yeah, but I'll just go Painting Calm.
But I mean, look at all the different colours. It's really beautiful. And there
might be some new colourways in there.
There might be some new colourways in there, Dominique. And it sort of talks you through how to create, the flowers and things. So I am really looking forward to doing that. Yeah, there's some absolutely beautiful colours. They are really nice as well, aren't they?
They're beautiful, yeah.
Yeah. So, and I've got a new set of watercolours. Mine were looking a little bit lost. So I think I've got plenty of colours in this. This was just a set from Amazon. I got some money for my birthday. Oh, look at all those colours.
That is a
Oh,
lot of colours.
that is a lot of colours. I'm very excited. I'll be honest, I'm not as excited about this corner here, you know, not as excited there. But oh, look at all them there. Very happy.
You need a pop. You need a pop.
You do need a pop of colour sometimes. You do, you're quite right, you need a little pop. And it came in a very nice little bag.
Oh, very good.
So that'll be a bit of contemplative sitting in the garden and doing some painting. What was I going to say? The weather's been so nice. I was sat out early this morning after I'd been out with my cup of coffee in the garden. It was just so nice getting the sun on your face and getting some sunlight. It was really nice.
It was very, very nice.
Yeah, it was lovely, and it's been nice this afternoon as well. Been quite warm.
Sorry, I was just seeing Janet saying she's getting to the end of the knit one round increase at markers round for the raglan. It's the very first knit in the round top down, so taking it slowly. That's the best way to do it, Janet.
Is it the bust shaping one you did then? Are you putting the bust dart things in?
Yeah, but that's we're not there yet.
Oh, right, okay.
That's just below. No, this is just to start with. You're increasing your sleeves and your body, and at one point you just then go to body, not sleeves increasing. So it's not complicated. You just need to read the pattern, not think I know what I'm doing. I'll just turn the page. So Janet, just go. Take your time.
Pattern, Janet. Read the pattern. You can't go wrong if you actually read it and then follow it.
Yes.
Do that, it'll be fine. Not like everybody else, and we all do. We all think we know what we're doing, and you just get carried away, don't you? And then you think, as you say, you count your stitches and go, yeah, that's not quite right. I've gone wrong somewhere.
Yeah.
So, so never mind. Right, before I show him shawl, I mean, I couldn't resist this. I know it's naff, but I just could not resist it. When I went to Windsor last week, we went to the castle. I mean, and I just had to get it. I thought, I've got too many bags, but I could not walk past getting that bag. I was a very happy little girl, and I was nearly very sad because they did a little tiny one as well. And I'm thinking, oh, a little one would be nice. No, just one. Look at his face.
I think that would look nice. Fold your handles over and just put it in a frame.
Yes, yeah, very nice. And it's on both sides as well.
Oh, very nice.
So that was my very sad purchase at Windsor Castle. But we were so lucky with the weather. The weather was beautiful. It was cold, chilly, you had to wrap up. Oh, for goodness sake. Wrap up warm. But the sun was out, and it makes a difference, doesn't it? Just when when it's sunny, even if it's cold, it feels so much better.
Yes.
So what else? What else have you got to show us then?
I've got the wrap, and I've got a cast on that's not that exciting, but I've got cast on.
Let's do the
wrap
then. You show yours, and I'll show you mine.
Well, I think I was on repeat one of pattern 8. I've not got the pattern.
You were still on month 2. No,
I'd done month 3. I was on the second colour of month 2, I think, but the first repeat.
Yes.
And all I've done is the second repeat of it. So I've now done the first 2 colours of month 3. I've just got 1 colour of month 3 left to do.
And of Paddington Jane. Oh, nice. Right, so
I finished that off, and I think that's where I was.
That's my colour version of it. And I've now gone on to number 9. That's the one you haven't started yet. So I've just started that. So that's the last pattern colour in month 3. So I just need to get a little bit of that done, and then I'm ready for the next instalment. Yes. And while we're talking instalments, the knit along Zoom is on this Monday because we've got an afternoon tea on the last Monday.
Yes.
So it is a bit earlier this month. And you won't be getting the wool before then. It's going to be posted out probably on Monday for you to get in that week.
Yes.
So don't panic and think, oh, I haven't got the wool for the. It's only because we've had to bring it forward because we've got afternoon tea.
Yes.
So don't be panicking. And I think there's only one person who hasn't got back to me that just needs to decide. But I think everybody's who wants it has ordered it.
Has ordered it.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that one, I think, I've not weighed them all, but I seem to have had the least left of
the last number 8.
Of number 8, yes. But I've still got quite a bit left, but it feels like that's the least I've got.
And we've solved the drama of the minis, haven't we? Thank you very much for Tracy.
Yes.
It was a lot of operator error. I'd put the wrong name with a different address. So I'd combined 2 in 1 and then didn't do the other one. But
they weren't lost. We've found them and everyone has got the minis they should have.
Everybody has got what they should have and nothing is lost. So we're all sorted.
Yes.
So thank you, Tracy, for solving the riddle. Well done.
Yes.
I mean, it was like a mini Easter egg hunt, really, wasn't it? You know, hunt the minis. They were found. They were safe.
Yes.
So what have you got as your cast on there?
So because I was at the hairdresser's today, I couldn't take my wrap and I couldn't easily take my jumper because I'm knitting from the skein. So I needed a cast on that I could just go round and round. And after seeing Jane's at the retreats and talking about it, I've just cast on a Musselburgh, but it is very plain because I've just done it in Scarlet.
Nice.
But I just needed something I could sit and knit, and I'd got that in a ball.
Is it double knit then you're doing?
No, it's 4-ply.
Oh, your camera just really looks at making the yarn look really thick.
The light you can see a bit better.
Or is it just me seeing it on the screen, or does anybody else think that looks like double knit? It looks like double knit.
It's definitely 4-ply. But this was when I went through all my projects. This was, I think, one of 2 projects that had been abandoned that I ripped out, which was going to be either Lulu or September Shawl.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
I was going to do it in Fizzwiz and Scarlet, and I'd got not half of the way through, and I really was not enjoying it, so I ripped it out. So I'm going to do half in Scarlet and half in Fizzwiz.
Oh, nice.
So I just thought I just needed something. I needed a portable, easy to do project. And as we were talking about a Musselburgh make along, I thought, well, I'll just do one so that when we do it, I've done one recently, so I might be able to answer questions.
Yes.
So like I found 2 or 3 different people that have done the pinhole cast on, and I just keep saving things so I can put them all together when we do it.
Oh, well done.
So it's
very organised.
There's really not much there. I really don't like knitting on 9-inch circulars, but I am persevering.
Did you not want to do magic loop, or are you just happy doing that?
Well, I would normally do it on DPNs.
Right, okay.
But it's easier when you're not looking, just doing it on this.
Keep going. Yeah.
I can do it, but the needles aren't big enough for me. So
it does look there like a knitted knocker.
Yes.
Doesn't
well,
it?
That's what they are, aren't they?
Yeah.
It took me a couple of goes to get, it's still not the best, but a couple of goes to get the cast on right, because it was a bit loosey-goosey. So it's in my little...
Oh, nice. And your little
bag. It's a nice size, nice portable bag. So, yeah, I mean, it's just a boring Scarlet at the minute, but it will... I'm going to bring the Fizzwiz in. Yeah. And that is going just to be maybe in the car if I've got appointments or things like that. That is going to be long term, but I've not got a pair of socks on the go. That is my portable project for now.
Perfect. Good. Well, I haven't got anything else on the go, but I think I am going to be very tempted to be starting this, which is a cross stitch.
Oh.
And One thing that appeals to me at the minute is that all the threads are already, you know, sometimes you get them and they're all in a bundle, don't they? And you have to like sort through them. And then I always get
I've only ever done very basics, and mine have always come like that.
So, well, I've had them before where you get them and it's like they're all together, but you do have to take them apart. So, thank you, Victoria.
Just 1 second, sorry. Victoria, they are 16s. I meant 16s when I said 9 inches. They are a 16-inch.
I mean, well done.
But anyway, sorry. Carry on, I just saw that.
So, yes, so I might be tempted to start this.
That is very nice.
Yes, it is very nice. So, I mean, I do like it, you know, it is suitable for those over 16 and over. It contains sharp needles.
Very sharp needles.
So that's good that it's informing me of that information.
But why 16 and over?
It contains a sharp needle. Keep out of reach of children. I've got to say I was using a needle at a much younger age than 16.
Yeah.
Not even in double digits I was sewing.
That's what I was thinking.
I mean, that's just health and safety gone mad, isn't it, I suppose? But no, it's lovely. So I am really looking pre-sorted DMC threads. I mean, perfect. So I might get that out and get my little portable stand out.
Yes.
And do it that way.
Yes.
Do like, because that we know that Christmas one's going to be taken, but it'll probably get done in Christmas 2030 or something. I might get. So that's really all my crafty things that I can show you this week. But I did. I got some lovely presents. Thank you very much. And yeah, I had a really nice weekend. It was lovely. I just feel like my birthday's been lasting about a week, which is quite nice. But
well, like we were saying earlier, that's what birthdays are meant to, aren't they?
Exactly. So David did suggest, he said, well, we could go out for a meal tonight. I was like, I feel like all we've done is eat out. I would just like to stay at home, please. Thank you very much.
Yes.
So, yeah, all sorted. So I've got no other bits and pieces. Is there anything else we haven't covered? We've talked about there's still a few spaces on the afternoon tea for Monday, isn't there?
A week on Monday.
Yes.
Yes. There's still a couple of spaces for that one, and April. Only a couple of spaces. I think actually 3 or 4.
Yeah.
But there's not many spaces for April either.
No.
Is
April the evening one?
No, that's June.
June.
April's Sunday the 27th. April's a Sunday, which is always a popular day.
Yes.
Because for those of us that work, it's not always easy to get to. So, yeah. I don't know what I was going to say then.
I don't know what you're going to say.
What I was going to say, my brain jumped then. It was in there before you said afternoon teas. All I was going to say is, for those of you that went to East Anglia, did you have a good time?
Yeah.
It looked like a really... I went as a customer last year and it was a really nice show. It looked like a really nice show.
Yeah.
I've seen some of the purchases that people got.
Yeah.
So yeah, did you go? Did you have a nice time?
I didn't realise that, because I was looking at some of the videos of the person who'd arranged it. I didn't realise it was in like one big, huge place. I don't know why I thought it was like in small rooms. It looked amazing, the location, like the arena size.
It's like whatever they call at the showground, where the
smaller one at the showground.
Yeah, but it's like 3 times the size of that.
Yeah, nice.
That's what it is like. So
yeah, I bet it was lovely. It
looked airy.
Yeah,
with lots of things there. So
no, it looked what I saw on social media of what people were posting, it looked really good. Yeah, it looked like a good show. Yeah. I think if it hadn't been for the fact it was my birthday weekend, I would have liked to have gone. But
and I was really tempted, but I was so tired. I was pleased I didn't, because
a long drive.
Yeah. And last year I went and had a few days down there, but I wasn't able to do that this year. So yeah. it just looked really nice. So
Thank you. So when is the next wool show? Is there another wool show between now and Buxton?
yeah, well, the Spring into Wool.
Is that in April? Yes.
Spring into Wool's the 12th and 13th of April. There must be Wonder Wools in April as well.
So there's quite a few starting to come up now, isn't there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Spring into Wool's a lovely show, isn't it? It's in Leeds Grammar School, and
yes.
the food, the food is amazing, I've got to say. But yeah, that's a lovely show to go to.
Oh yeah, Anita saying they enjoyed it. Julie saying it was fab. Yeah, I think it is. Oh yeah. So Kath said Sunday was really busy as well, didn't she?
Yeah.
So Julie's saying Sunday was way busier this year than any other year, because we've always found Sundays are always quieter. Yeah. Can sometimes be, particularly at big shows, a nicer experience on a Sunday because it's not as manic, if that's what you like. But yeah, Kath Wensleydale Longwool Sheep Shop, who was vending there, said Sunday was busy, didn't she?
Yeah.
So
I wonder if people are starting to cotton on as well. Do you know what I mean? That Sundays are maybe a bit quieter. Go on Sunday, you know.
Yeah, and I get it, because people want to be there and don't want to feel like they're missing out on things.
Yeah.
But if there's nothing you are desperate for, or I would think most exhibitors, if you are desperate for something and you know you're going on Sunday, if you drop them a message and say, I'm coming, most people will do it. But I get some people will feel like they're missing out, but I would always choose Sunday if I could.
Yeah, I would.
Because you can get to see everything. So
Wendy, stop it. Wendy's saying that the new episode of Marlowe Murder Club, I mean, that's more things to add to my list.
It was episodes 1 and 2 were on last night. I've got them recorded to watch them.
I watched telly for a bit.
Jane, are you going into Spring into Wool?
Oh, that'd be nice. You'll enjoy it. It's a nice show, really nice show, and good food. I'll say it again, good food.
Well, we think so. As long as it's not changed, because it's 2 years since we went.
Because it was always the school catering staff that did the food, wasn't it?
Because it's it is the school canteen, but in a posh grammar school.
Yeah.
So
puddings. School dinners.
You had a Sunday dinner with pudding for about £5.50, didn't you?
It was
delicious. We went on the Sunday,
and the cakes were massive, weren't they? Yeah. But yes, Belle, we did. We saw that you booked. Yeah, we're looking forward to meeting you. Yeah, that'd be lovely.
Although I've just been watching your latest episode, because you were saying you've not done any baking because you've given a lot up for Lent. I hope we're not going to tempt you into breaking any of your things you've given up for Lent.
You don't have to eat the cake. You can just eat more sandwiches. That's the beauty. That's the beauty of our afternoon teas, because you don't get your individual thing. It's a buffet, but in a posh setting.
You can do what I do and just eat sandwiches.
Just eat sandwiches. That's what I did last time. Eat sandwiches. Savoury. Just go savoury.
Yeah, I was only watching you earlier, Belle, and you were saying, I've not done any baking because we've given quite a lot up for Lent, and I thought, maybe that's not the time to be coming. But there's plenty of things for you to have.
You will not go hungry. That is one thing for sure.
No. Nita went on Sunday. Julia, the rugby was on Saturday. It had to be Sunday. That's another reason, isn't it? But Jane, you'll enjoy Spring into Wool. Again, it's a nice, smaller show.
Yes. Parking's good because you park at the school, so there's plenty of parking. Yeah. It was well organised with parking when we went, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah. So, good. Good stuff.
I'm pleased. East Anglia's always going to fall, I think, the weekend after our retreat. So I do want to try and get, but it's just been, I was peopled out and couldn't be bothered.
Yes, so, you were tired, weren't you? Yes, see, Bella had forgotten. So, there's plenty of sandwiches and savoury things, so do not worry.
Yes, there will be. Yeah,
and there will always be something will gratefully eat your cakes. Not that they're your cakes, you know what I mean? There'll be always somebody who would rather eat sweet stuff, so don't worry.
Yes. Yeah, don't worry about that. Yeah, you'll be absolutely fine.
We cater for everybody.
Yes.
Oh, dear me.
Oh.
So, I can't, nothing else is there?
No, I don't think there is.
We've done everything. I mean, it's a fairly short one for us today, isn't it?
It is.
But I think I do need to get my finger out and start doing something different, some different projects and bits and pieces, just to, be able to show you, because I'm getting bored myself of like looking and thinking, oh, I haven't done anything, but I don't want to cast too many things on.
No, but like, I was going to say Marjorie, but I'm not sure it was Marjorie now. But like somebody suggested you could do a.
I mean, if only we knew what we're talking about.
Item from the vault. Item from the past.
From the vault, yes.
But I can't think what. I can't even think. Do you know what I mean? But somebody suggested. Yes, somebody suggested blast from the past or something like that, because you've got your shawls out, didn't you? So there's always something.
Yes, there is. And again, we can always, I could maybe base myself in the other room. You'll just have to excuse the fact that I've got a whole, like a blocked up window at the minute. I'm waiting for the window to go in, and I've got no plaster on the walls, so it looks hilarious. So, but we could go deep dive in the cupboard.
Yes.
Yeah.
We could do all sorts.
Might have to hide some things though, just to make sure that you don't see them.
Yes.
But yes, that's it from me then. I think I better go and stir the tea, because I did ask Mr. Hedge to stir the tea, but I think he's gone upstairs. So my chilli could be cemented to the bottom of my
beans on toast for tea tonight.
Beans on toast. Baked beans?
Yes.
It's regular baked beans, not those mixed beans. Do you not like those mixed?
Just
I love those
regular baked beans. I really want cheese on toast, but I refused to pay £5 for a block of Sainsbury's mild cheddar the other day. So I've not got any cheese, so it's going to have to be beans on toast.
It has gone up, the price of cheese, I've got to say. The cheese has gone up.
It's gone up astronomically.
It has. Cheese has gone up in price. And eggs. Eggs have gone up as well.
See, I don't buy eggs. But I just went to buy a block of Sainsbury's own mildest cheddar. Oh, I can't pay that. I mean, I will do, but I just didn't. So it's beans on toast for me, and I am looking forward to it.
Oh, good. I do like beans on toast, but I do like the Heinz. I think it's 5 different types of beans in, and they're really nice. I like those.
Yeah, no, these are just
bog standard baked beans.
Bog standard baked beans.
Well, I hope you enjoy your baked beans. That sounds like a much more sensible evening meal than some of the ones you've been having recently. That's all I can say.
Well, there's food in the cupboards now. I mean, I know that's not proper food, but
it is beans on toast. It's a good meal.
It's 7 o'clock. I can't be bothered to be.
No, I know. Well, I'm pleased I'd made mine before. So as long as it's not cemented to the bottom, I'll be fine.
Yes.
Yeah, not as bad as chocolate. Anyway, right, on that note,
we shall see you all next week.
Yes.
For those of you not in the UK, you've got one more week of us at this time before the clocks change.
Yes.
So we'll be as normal.
Don't forget that this Monday is the Zoom meeting.
Yes. Yeah. For your Hint of Spring, Monday night is your Zoom.
Yes.
But have a good weekend, and we'll see you